Currently live playing through some Genshin Impact, returning after quite some time, and we're going to be jumping right into the Chiori story quest. Now, for those who don't know, and actually, you know what, before we jump into it, I actually do want to watch the Chiori trailers, because I am someone who never played any of the event stuff with Chiori. So this is technically one of the first experiences I'll get to have with this new character in Genshin Impact. You know, didn't have any of the stories that, you know, I guess basically if you watch my 4.5 reaction to that special program, that was kind of the rough learning about like who this Chiori is, why should I care? And so that's why we're doing the story quest. But I did actually want to go through and react to all of her quests. So let me first pull it up here, and then we'll also do her character gameplay. And then at the end of everything, we can go through it. So let's take a look here. So we got a character teaser and a character demo. Oh, she's a 5-star. I guess that makes sense because she has a story quest and everything. Like I said, I really don't know much about this character. And even though I watched the 4.5 program, it's not like I remembered everything. Wow, 1 million views on this character teaser. Let's go. Okay. Now, I will be honest. I did skim through the character teaser when I found the thumbnail about like a week ago. So the thumbnail for this video is essentially a shot from the actual trailer. All right, let me go ahead and share with you what I am seeing here really quickly. Currently just making adjustments right now. Okay. YouTube. Perfect. All right, excellent. Here we are. Hello, Gabby. Welcome to the stream. I haven't finished the quest since I was in an hour call until hey, no worries, no worries. I understand, like, you know, it's funny because I wait for Honkai Impact 3rd and I'm like, all right, guys, I'll give about a week before I jump back in. But for the Chiori story quest, I didn't know when the next time I would be playing Genshin is, just because now probably next week, but I already added it on the schedule. I'm like, you know, I'll go ahead and play the Chiori story quest, even though I understand that it's less than 24 hours since she was released. But let's go ahead and all right, cool. So everything is all set. And here we go. All right, so this is the Chiori story quest. No, sorry, the Chiori character teaser.
Hello? Is someone gonna tailor my suit?
What were you thinking? Why would you keep a Tenryo Commission official waiting?
But he was last in line.
Foolish girl. You are no apprentice of mine!
Damn. Why are you so mean, lady? Huh?
Did you hear me?
Hey, it's first come, first served. This wedding dress needs to be ready for fitting by nightfall. Elof, raise the waist a little higher to accentuate her figure. And the sleeves need shortening.
Go to like the tongue twist. Very good.
I knew it. That dress is for Letitia, isn't it? Always dreamed of wearing a Chiori wedding dress. Aww. So some poor girl's dumb dream is more important than my business dinner? Huh?
Can we punch this guy in the gut? Yeah, there we go.
Oh my, so sorry. I was looking for my fabric shears. Those were the wrong ones.
This
The
was
tongue clicks are so great.
Oops. Oh, not those ones.
Pull out your blade, just stab him.
What are you gonna do?
What do you mean? I thought you wanted your suit tailored.
Oh my god, she's psychotic. I love it. The hand on the shoulder.
Chiori, who'd you throw out this time?
What are you saying? I did nothing. This one jumped out all by himself. He better pay me for the window.
Damn.
This can't happen again.
You're right. Next time I'll lock the windows too.
Dude, I didn't I guess I had no idea that she was this wild, this psychotic, really. This character is so threatening. I love the fact that she just rests her hand on this dude's shoulder and like, yeah, you be such a good boy and sit down while I finish this dress. And instead he just jumps out the window. This is awesome. Already, I'm already liking this character. Okay, let's take a look at the character demo. That's amazing.
Her personality's
Ahead of her time.
She's like anti-mainstream.
I love the Inazuma type.
Her designs are too
The music's so
They
good.
look great.
No, it's more than that. I don't chase trends. I follow my intuition. And my aesthetics follow their own rules.
Oh man. This is such a nice beat. I love it. Dude, I love this. So cool. All the designs and everything, all of her patterns, making it feel like this very high fashion groovy vibe too. So great. Wow. Even this, like the seam lines where you have to cut too, showing up in her attack animations. Wow.
Chiori?
Here we go, the fashion
A
show.
little blunt. What if it upsets your
Hell
customers?
yeah. Kirara,
Stay true
let's
to my
fucking go.
dreams.
The
Channel my
catwalk?
defiance into my art.
Dude, this is
Let me
awesome.
tell you what I can or can't do. Well, maybe they're the ones who need to change. I am the cutting edge.
Wow, this is great.
Nadia, model this for me.
Oh, and this is the showcasing that, you know, she did make Navia's outfit, Kirara's outfit. I assume Lindy and Lynette, if they're showing up in the trailer as well. Very cool.
Now, last but not least, smile for the camera.
My work brings in the customers, not my smile.
But you've got such a pretty smile.
She's like, I'm not wasting my time smiling. I got work to do. I love it. Wait, what was that? Wait, hold on. Oh, it's just probably a piece of the outfit fell apart or something. And she's kind of annoyed. Very good. I love that. This is okay. You know what? I'm very excited. Both the character teaser and the character demo definitely sold me on this character. So I'm actually like excited to go through the story quest. But I didn't realize her personality was so like sassy. Is the best way to put it. I love it. This one, I'm not sure what's happening here, but you know what? It's funny. I do find it very cute that Kirara is just like in the background, brooming, wishing that she could do a delivery or something. I love it. This is great. This is fantastic. Okay, let me switch back to the game. Here we go. We are back at the game. I'm looking forward to this. Oh, let me reconnect my controller here. All right. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, let's actually see how she plays in the game itself. Events? Yeah, events. No, that's not it. Wait, no, it's test run. It's test run. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. You'll have to indulge me for a little while. I'm going to pull for Ito's weapon because I want to make my Noelle the best she can be, and she needs that Ito weapon. Okay. For now. Oh no, my controls are different. Hold on. Leave domain. My controls are way different. So let me adjust my controls as well. Because if I can't dodge on B or on circle, I guess, I don't want to do this. So sprint, B, jump, A, attack, yeah, elemental burst, yeah, elemental skill, yeah, pick up and interact, that's the worst. I guess we'll keep it at right trigger. I guess we'll keep it at right trigger, even though that's...
Good roll.
That does not seem like a fun thing to right trigger pick up, but... I mean, I feel like it's better than doing whatever else I was planning to do. Okay, here we go. After using her elemental skill, Chiori will summon Tomato. Tomoto. I'm gonna keep saying it's Tomato. Oh my god. Okay. Tomoto. To attack opponents dealing geo damage, execute an upward sweep for a short period of time after she does the sweep. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so she does damage. Oops. Okay. Well, I used that too early. Here we go. Okay, nice. Her ultimate. Cool. I love the slicing through the fabric as she shows up on screen for her ultimate. Very cool. All right. Oh, I wonder if I hold it. If I hold Tomoto here. Now, is she maybe like more support? So let's see. And then we switch back over to her. Oh, ooh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Okay, I've been summoning Tomoto incorrectly this entire time. Hold on, I'm gonna wait. Because I had a very nice glide. I had a super nice glide. Let's see here. Okay, so she aims. Hello, Neko, welcome to the stream. Okay, nice. Okay. And the smooth glide down. Okay, all right. I'm all in. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can I aim up towards its head? Yep. Okay, cool. It's kind of like a sort of targeting system. That's neat. Okay. I don't like how long the cooldown is for Tomoto, but I want to try it one more time. I do want to try this one more time. Okay. Interesting. I would say it's definitely something like it's definitely a character that's gonna be tough for me to get used to. But the fact that she can almost act like a bow and can aim towards a weak spot and then attack seems pretty useful, especially for larger enemies. Oh yeah, and also the fact that she's using her twin blades as a scissors, Gabby, you're absolutely correct. It's really cool. You know, it definitely like plays into her story, which is really wonderful. And I even love when they show like all the patterns and fabrics, like they move like patterns and fabrics, you know? It's not like if we look at her ultimate, she cuts through the fabric and then we see in the background how the fabric is still flowing like fabric. It looks really great. It actually does look really great. Here we go. Yeah, so anytime any of the flourishes of like the cool patterns in the background or the cool pattern effects definitely look like, or I'm sorry, not look, well I guess they technically do look, but I essentially mean that they move like fabric too, which is really cool. Really cool attention to detail. Neat. Okay. That was Chiori. I mean, she also looks great too. You know, you can't. She also just a fantastic design. You know, whether it be the tights, the interesting heels. Wait a minute, hold on a second. What the heck? What the heck are these? Look at these heels. These heels are wild. These heels definitely encourage you not to put the weight on your heels. That's for sure. There's always tippy-toeing. Yeah, her outfit is just awesome too. I love the. I mean, you know, of course, I love my Geo users, but you know, especially now that they are showing Chiori as this like high fashion character from Inazuma, who's like the best at making outfits and whatever. And so the fact that they went all out on her outfit of just like, here is like a super fashionable outfit from Inazuma. It looks great. It looks great. Can't complain there. Oh, I didn't even notice the giant, huge rose on the back. Or I guess maybe it's not a rose, but you know, it's a red flower. Wow. And the intricate, like, you know, hair too. Very good. Very good. She's born on August 17th. Affiliation, the court. Wait, affiliate? I guess, yeah, because she does run a shop in. She does, yeah, she does run a shop in Fontaine. So interesting that like that's what makes her a Fontaine character. Cool, cool. Hyoku twin blades, tailor-made, finishing touch. Constellation, very cool. Needle here. And I do love that it has the needle and then the string as well throughout it. Very cool. The flower may be a stylized oxalis. Okay, so that's what that flower is. Good to know, good to know. Cool. That's Chiori. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here and actually learn about her story. Learn about her quest. Leave domain. Leave domain. Alright, so now that we've played her, now that we've gone through her character demo and character teaser, let's actually jump in and play her quest. Where the Hone Blades Clash. A fashion festival is being held in Fontaine. You and Paimon decide to check it out yourself. Okay. With pleasure. Let's jump right into it. We're loading.
It seems like there's another event going on at the Court of Fontaine. Look at that. Roadside signs as far as the eye can see. Let's see what they're for. Fontaine Fashion Week?
Fontaine Fashion Week. Here we go.
Ooh, why don't we go
Sorry, Paimon. You said so much in so little time.
Is this really okay? I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit. Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
No, not at all.
Okay.
I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori.
So this was the character they mentioned that Chiori was making the wedding dress for.
I'm just in shock.
So like
that's
a
all.
direct connection
It's
to
always
the
been
character
my
demo that we
dream
watched.
to wear a Chiori
Or was it
boutique dress
character
for my
teaser?
wedding. I really thought the chance had passed me by.
Ooh, is that lady the owner of Chioria Boutique? We've never seen her before.
Her work probably keeps her busy. Well, we'll just say Elle is usually the one staffing the shop.
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises. Now, remember to not fold the gown, or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding. But from the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
Oh, I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
Are you here to check out the offerings?
I am. Also, yeah, Gabby, you are correct. This is the first time I'm getting introduced to Chiori. I've not played any of the events. I only saw her during the, was it 4.3? 4.3 version trailer that had her event, but yeah, this is the first time I'm actually playing and getting introduced to Chiori.
Sure are. Oh, Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Yes, this is me. Hi.
Miss Chiori, the owner of this boutique, right?
That's right. Oh, Navia told me about you. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Oh, we've heard a lot about you too. Chioria Boutique is super famous in Fontaine.
Super famous.
Well, I appreciate the recognition. Is there anything you're looking for exactly? We're out of kids' clothes right now, I'm afraid.
Hey, Paimon's not a kid.
Also, the tongue clicks are very, very good. We're actually want to ask you about the Fontaine Fashion Week.
Oh, that. Well, if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Ugh, Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun. But it certainly always attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
Will you be showing off some of your designs too?
Of course. All
Of
designers
course.
at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. If you're lucky, you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends. Come to think of it, it was also at a previous fashion week that our label first took off.
Oh.
Aren't
Okay.
you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
Yeah, that's not quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style, the fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction. Why would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year?
True. Good point.
In the end, fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times. People support your brand because they support the vision it represents.
Huh. Okay, so maybe
Paimon's
fashion's
like,
more
yeah, sure.
complicated than Paimon thought. All that complicated stuff aside, you're saying we'll be able to see new Chioria designs at the show?
Absolutely. The designs have already been finalized. I'm just waiting for the fabrics to arrive.
Ooh, are you using materials you can't get in Fontaine?
Well, I still have a certain partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics. The textures are pleasant to the touch, and their familiarity gives me a sense of security.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's that feeling of home.
The home.
Something like that. Yes.
We're a long way from Inazuma, though. Aren't you concerned that your shipment might get lost or stolen along the way?
Nah, we're good.
No need to worry. I've already taken steps to ensure that it'll arrive
I have
safely.
snipers in every corner.
I've entrusted the job to Komani Express's most reliable courier.
Excuse me.
Hell yeah, Kirara, let's freaking go.
Chiori, your
Even though I think this is
shipment's
also the
here.
first time my characters are meeting Kirara as
Wait,
well.
so I'm really sorry.
Deep breaths, Kirara, then start again.
Oh, so Kirara's the courier you were talking about.
Oh, hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy seeing you here in Fontaine. It's been a while.
Wait, we met before? I haven't seen Chevreuse because she was an event character. Haven't seen Chiori, and I thought I haven't seen Kirara, but was she? Wait, I don't think I've met her. So why are we so buddy? Maybe was she at the Lantern Rite? Like I'm actually confused. Sure. Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Wait a second.
Hmm?
This is the second time that you've seen me flip a delivery job now, isn't it? Oh, you somehow always happen to catch me off my game, huh?
So, what was the holdup? Sailing delays, bad weather?
Huh? No, nothing like that. I just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders? A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Well, I didn't run into anyone exactly.
Hey.
I just got a little lost.
Your tails?
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
Alright. I was stopped by a group of bandits as soon as I entered Fontaine. They were a little different from the ones I usually run into. I could hear them mumbling about Komunia Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
Oh, that's you.
So it was a targeted hit?
They knew. Someone on the inside
I got
knows.
the sense that they were actually targeting Chiori's goods.
My fabric shipment?
Yeah, they said that I could go as long as I left the goods with them. Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
You know, this could very well be
are
the
you
start
okay,
of Chiori's Dalmatian
I'm
arc,
good,
you know?
I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
Well,
She
it's
has
not
the
completely
has
out
the
of
pinnings to
ordinary
be a
for one of your
correlative
deliveries
ill
to get
type character.
intercepted. But it
Just have
still
to
doesn't
wait.
make
We have to wait
sense
for
how
her
you knew it
evil
was my
turn.
goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't you?
That's true.
Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Uh-oh.
Um,
Your tails again.
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you in my review.
Oh, it wasn't like you were gonna give her
You
5
always
stars
know how to
anyways,
get me,
Chiori, to be
Chiori.
fair.
Alright, I'll talk.
You're definitely a best perfect
And
service
so,
4 stars.
I kinda wanted to
Maybe
know
a
why
3,
anyone would
actually.
order a hit on me, so I spent a bit of time investigating. One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chioria Boutique's delivery.
And who might this person be?
Chiori, why don't we just let this one go? I mean, I didn't really get injured, and you've still got Fashion Week to worry about.
Oh, that's someone she
I
knows?
appreciate your kindness, Kirara, but if I don't
Is it
teach
Chiori
this person a
herself?
lesson, I doubt they'll stop here. Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
Oh, and then
Alright.
some is definitely die.
The guy said that the commissioner was someone by the name of Uter.
Ute.
Uter. Now that name rings a bell. Wouldn't you say, Kirara?
Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up to you.
So you both know this Uter guy?
It almost looks like Uther.
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion
Reminds me
designer
of a
who's
World of
needed
Warcraft
his goal in
paladin.
life to make hers as miserable as possible.
So he's like a business rival.
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square.
Damn.
Uter, however, just has it out for me as a designer. He's publicly disparaged my design choices, my use of materials. He's practically tried every trick in the book to ruin my good name. I've already warned him before to compete with me fair and square, but I guess he prefers playing dirty. Well, I'm more than happy to oblige.
More than happy to oblige. All right.
Wait, Chiori, where are you going?
To beat this dude up.
To teach someone a lesson.
Hell yeah.
You must be tired after your long journey.
Damn, I didn't realize
Why
this
don't you
story
rest
quest was gonna be
yourself
so
for a while
short.
before heading back.
Chiori! Wait!
Conflict is just about to be resolved.
And she's gone.
Oh no. What should we do?
You seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But with her fiery temper, I'm just worried whatever she's about to do will feel negative publicity about her right before the start of Fashion
Oh, that's a
Week.
good point. Yeah, it could be
Traveler,
seen as negative.
Paimon, could you go after her and check out the situation for me? As a formal employee of Komunia Express, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to get involved.
But you could also, you know, submit a claim, you know, saying that, hey, you know,
Yeah, what's
Uther
a
was
good
behind
there,
all of this,
Chiori?
and that Chiori's, you know,
Well,
doing something that,
to be
you know,
honest,
out of defense.
I'm more worried about
The man died out of
Vanguard's
defense.
safety.
I don't know what to say. When they talk about tonight. Oh, that sounds like dark. All right, catch it with Chiori.
Leave it all to me. I'll catch up.
All right. Here we go, Chevrus. Bonjour. Bonjour, chez vous.
Any chance you're on the clock, officer?
Nothing good ever comes out of you addressing me like that. Oh? And who are these two?
Oh, hi. First time us meeting. Don't shoot me, please. You got guns.
So you came too?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce you. These two are the Traveler and Paimon. This officer over here is Chevrus, captain of the
Chevrus.
Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
I mispronounced all of that.
The Special Security and Surveillance Patrol? You mean that organization where everyone carries a musket?
I wouldn't say everyone on the patrol uses a musket.
I love
I
it.
just happen to have formed a platoon made up mostly of musketeers.
Whoa, Chiori, Paimon didn't know you went so far back with such a cool person!
It's nothing. In my line of work, it's not uncommon to run into some trouble every now and then, and she's helped me get out of a few sticky situations. In return, I've helped her take care of some things that you could say aren't exactly in her purview as the captain of the Special Patrol, and that's how we got to know each other.
It's nice to meet you both. I have to say, your reputation precedes you. So, did something happen?
Indeed it did. I'll need you to come with me.
I only ever hear that phrase from you. Usually I'm the one asking people to do that.
Well, are you coming?
Not before I know what you're planning.
Have I ever made a bad call?
Better
Trust me.
question is, have you ever made one that didn't violate proper procedure?
Why don't we get the person who you know,
Okay.
was a part of the
man
attack?
hired a group of bandits to mug my friend. I'm about to go teach him a lesson.
Are you sure this is something you should be telling the captain of the Special Patrol? It's getting hard to tell whether you're here to report a case or turn yourself in for one.
Neither. I'm requesting personal supervision from said captain, so I don't do anything too out of line.
See, this is fascinating. Gabby, you mentioned, I like how different the dialogue is for me and the attitude of Chiori towards us. Like, that is so fascinating that it's not just a dialogue that changed, but also just her attitude. I would love to see, you know, just beginning playthroughs of the Chiori story quests. People who have actually, like, got introduced to this character. See how different it is. Because it sounds like it's actually, like, quite a big difference, and I kind of love that. And also, yeah, she is, yeah, as Gabby also points out, Chiori is, like, essentially just, like, reporting herself for a crime that she's about to commit. It's very funny. I'm about to kill this man. Chevrus, why don't you see who the murderer is? Witness
Are
the
you
crime.
planning to?
Not if I can help it.
Not if I can help it.
All right.
Goddamn.
Where is this person?
Follow me.
Follow me. Me.
Just promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Well, when trouble stops coming my way, I'll be sure to get on that.
It's like, it's not me that's the problem. It's Uther. I got the sword ready.
This should be the place. You all wait here. I'll go have a...
Oh, true, yeah. I
Check.
finally meet Siren cosplaying as Pom Pom. You are
Chevrus,
correct.
Paimon gets the sense that you two are actually pretty close.
That is Chevrus.
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work. You could call it a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours sort
Sure.
of situation.
Does Chiori often need your help?
I'd say it's mutual. The Special Patrol needs her help quite often as well. We've got tough problems of our own.
I
Getting
feel like
people to talk, for example.
I feel like it's not necessarily that Chiori needs her help. It's more that Chiori needs someone to hold her back a bit.
The uniform, the musket, they're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. lips sealed so tight, getting them
He's
to
like, at
talk
least with an
almost feels
officer
like trying
here,
to
I
break
won't
into
kill
the
you.
Fortress of Meropide.
Because if they weren't here,
Put
oh
them in a
boy,
clothing
you better
boutique,
run.
and they suddenly start
Escape
gushing
the city.
faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
Yep.
What was
People are
that?
vain
What was that
creatures.
action
They can't help but
animation
want
that
to
he
talk
did?
up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people. And nothing brings out that sort of vanity quite like fashion. As a result, Chiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop. Most of her customers are members of the upper class, which means they're pretty much up to the gills in wealth and intel.
Hell yeah.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours.
Oh.
Gets it now?
Exactly. I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safety. Those who make trouble for her also tend to be rich and powerful. And in some very rare cases, I'm forced to protect other people from Chiori herself. So,
Love it.
who got on her case this time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
Oh, so this is what happened.
Oh, time is passing. We're talking. We're catching up, you know.
Huh? Uter, you say?
Yeah, Uter. The very same.
Heard of him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior.
Oh.
So he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
Whoa,
We have no
what's this about
jurisdictions
all
in
of a
his area.
sudden?
I just meant that Uter's done for. Now bring it in, you two. Get right up close.
Sure, but
Get right up close. What do you mean?
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those very rare cases I just talked about.
Uh-oh. She just pulls him out. Oh my god. Wait, I forgot to be taking screenshots. We got some like good yandere vibes with her.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
Look at this. I want to make sure that these screenshots are being saved because these are fascinating. Oh yeah, they are being saved. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again. It appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks. Oh,
Lay off.
and if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Ahem. Chiori?
Officer, an assault's in progress! Please, officer, you've got to do something!
An
Of
assault in
course.
progress.
I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened. Not to worry, though.
That's
if you'd allow me to
wild.
search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some
She's
useful
like, I saw
evidence.
nothing. Sorry,
you don't
buddy.
mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate you in any illegal activity, I would hope.
Forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future, especially out in the open like this.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just
Oh, that's
used to
a
tossing out any
murderous
trash
stare
I come
if I've
across
ever
on the
seen one.
street.
Guess I'll get you back.
You...
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
That's all from me. I sincerely hope that today's events will never happen again.
We'll see about that.
We see about that. Trust me.
Whoa, that scared the heck out of Paimon! How did he just go flying out like that?
Such a graceful arc.
You're too kind.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments. What happened to not doing anything too out of line?
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said. And I think
Not if I
kept
can
that.
help it.
I started with a verbal
Oh
warning,
my
but
goodness.
he displayed neither shame nor remorse.
If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults and threats.
Insults and threats so bad that he deserved to be tossed out like a sack of trash?
Believe it or not, they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get him to stop.
You could have reported him to the guards.
Oh, I will. But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits. I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara is going to continue delivering goods for me, the least I can do is guarantee her safety. Oh, that reminds me. There is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
Oh?
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
Have I? Well, it's a good thing I was planning on taking an advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
Are we're all crossing our arms here? Alright, we're returning to the boutique. Now, I did wish that, you know, you guys could have taken me with you to the boutique as well. You know, that would have been nice. Now, before we begin, or sorry, before we continue, let's look at this. I completely forgot they added this. The Chronicled Wish. Now, I'm not going to pull for any of these, but I mean, because it's like, oh, no, I can't, I have to resist. This is interesting. I mean, I would pull for Eula if I wanted to. Confirm selection. Every 10 wishes is again. Oh, yeah, that's normal. This is what I want. Wait. The red horn, right? The red horn is still good for Noelle, right? I'm not crazy. It is still her best 5-star weapon. Yeah, it's still a recommended weapon. All right, we're pulling for it. Cause I look, I want my Noelle to be the best that she can be. And so we're pulling for it. We're pulling for the Red Horn Slasher. Let's go for it. Let us go. I have been saving my Primo Gems just for this. Okay, that's cool. You know what we're going to skip? Oh, another Fizzle. I think I already have an EC6 Fizzle. So you know what? We'll pull again. We'll pull again. What? Okay, hold on a second. I wasn't expecting a gold already. I don't know when the last time I pulled a weapon was. It might have been Scaramouche. Was the last time I pulled a weapon. So maybe I pulled a weapon after that? Please? Okay, that's a 4-star. Where's my 5-star? Please. How? What? How did I get the weapon that wasn't the weapon I chose? How is... I look, this... I don't know... weapon pulls very well. How is this possible? I got Chiori's weapon. Huh? Okay, if you get it twice, you get your weapon the 3rd attempt. So I have... Oh my god. This is so... The weapon banners have a 25-75 instead of 50-50? That's trash. Oh my god. Okay. I did not realize it was that bad. Okay. That is unfortunate. Alright. We're skipping the animations because you know what? I'm not gonna be tied down to the dopamine of pulls. No, wait. Hold on. The weapon banners. Wait, is this a lucky thing, or do these banners always give you 5 stars quickly? This is way too quick. No, what? We're in a weapon? I guess she is a weapon too. She is a weapon too. Okay, so we're actually being lucky right now. Let's go! Let's freaking go! Okay, so we are lucky. It's okay. Damn. Okay. I feel like this is gonna be the last time I pull for a weapon banner, but yeah, there we go. I do have, okay, how much do I have left? Wait, shop? Let's go to the shop. Paimon. Yes, we're gonna buy all that. All those intertwined fates, yep. Buy all this. Yep. And buy all that. I mean, I haven't done, yeah, it's been a while since it, okay. Now the question is, do I really make sure my Noelle is happy and I continue to pull? Okay, let's, you know what? I'm gonna pull the rest. I'm gonna pull the rest. We're gonna see if we can get an R1. Right? Okay, skip, so I don't get that, so no dopamine, you know? We skip to lose out on the dopamine. There we go. This is what we do, Fermine. Dude, I have so many bells, I don't want any more bells. Okay. Why are we this close towards a... Okay. Let me just quickly level up her weapon. Hell yes. Let's freaking go! Mm-hmm. Yep, level 20. Oh, we keep advancing. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I don't, yeah, of course I don't have enough. Of course I don't have enough. Okay, we're back to this until, because look, this is level 90. Oh, it's just rank 2. Okay. Defense is increased by 28%. Normal and charged attack damage is 40%. Hold on, let's look at Chiori's. I don't even know if I have a character who can... I don't think I have a character who can actually use Chiori's weapons normally. Like I don't usually level up sword users. Normal damage is increased by 16%. Elemental skill damage is increased by 24% after a nearby active character deals geo damage. Oh, okay, so you definitely need more geo people in your party. Gotcha. The aforementioned effects increase by 100% for 15 seconds. Additionally, the wielder's defense is increased by 20%. Wow. Revelist says Albedo can use it, but I don't even have Albedo. Like, look at this. I don't have a character that can actually use it. Like, maybe Yujin, but she's like 40. And I don't even use Yujin as a... Oh, I didn't have Fermine before? Oh, never mind. I did. Okay. Yeah, I legit just don't have a Geo sword user. That's so funny. I can't even use it. I just give it to Yujin and that's it. Oh no, she's a spear user. Okay, then I just have no one. No one can use Chiori's weapon. That's insane. Kirara is a Dendro user. Kirara is Dendro user, so I don't know how much that would... Well, wait a minute. Hold on, you're right. Hold on a second. You know what? It just levels based off you having Geo members After a nearby active character deals geo damage, the aforementioned effects oh, you know what? This is good for characters. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is just good for... You don't have to be a geo user to wield this. You just have to have a geo member in your party. Well, what is after nearby active character? So could I switch to Noelle and then get the effects of this? Interesting. I'll have to do more research on this because it's unfortunate to have a 5-star weapon that legit just cannot be used by my characters. Okay. Well, that was fun. And now to never again.
We're back.
Well, once we get one more Primo Gem, we're definitely going to be pulling that last 10 pull.
You were gone for an awfully long time. Oh, please tell me nothing bad happened.
There's nothing to worry about. All you need to know is that you'll never have to worry about someone in Fontaine messing with your deliveries again.
She always showed them who's boss.
Sorry, Chiori. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
What are you talking about? You didn't do anything wrong. Those greedy bandits are to blame, along with a certain someone who doesn't know when to lay off the petty tricks. The next time you need to leave the city, call the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
She's like,
They'll
security?
escort you half of the way, and the Spina di Rasula can take the second half. With that sort of escort, the next time you make a delivery, those treasure hoarders won't go anywhere near your goods. Unless, of course, it's to offer to carry them for you.
Good one, Chiori.
I'm being serious. You know me. If I bring something up, you can assume it's already a done deal. You're going back to Inazuma tomorrow, right?
Bring us along, huh?
Wait, you don't mean...
I've already spoken to the captain of the Special Patrol. As discussed, the patrol's going to take a small detour during their daily training tomorrow. As for Navia, I'll give her a heads up in a bit.
There's really
In a
no
bit.
need. I'm just a simple courier. I don't need to be surrounded by a bunch of armed guards.
I'm just a
Or
simple
ones
courier.
with sunglasses, for that matter. Don't you think this is a bit much?
Well, you certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for
I like
every
that
trip
the
you
Spina
take
de
to Fontaine.
Rosula is now
just
the
a
guys
one-off
with
thing.
sunglasses.
For my own peace of mind. It'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
Well, since she's already talked to the patrol, just think of it as you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours type of situation, because we're all saying it this
Yes,
entire
well
quest.
Well, if you think it's a good idea, Traveler, then I guess it's fine.
Well, with
That's
the bad
true.
guys out of the way
Chiori
and
could
good
hire
food be
Gaming.
delivered, everything should be good to go for Fontaine Fashion Week, right?
I believe so. I'll try to churn out a few more outfits over the next few days. I've heard a lot of suppliers will be participating this year.
Paimon's gonna take a guess and say if suppliers are super important.
Yeah.
But of course, they supply us designers with funding, equipment, factory access. You have to work with them if you want to become a truly renowned fashion house. That's
truly
also why
renowned.
this year's Fashion Week is so important to me.
Absolutely.
Isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori? Your clothes are so pretty and so nice to wear. I can't help but brag about them to my customers whenever I get the chance.
Even so, I would imagine there are still people who've never heard of the Chiori brand, yes?
Well... I mean, with the amount of places that I deliver to, it's only natural that some people from other nations haven't heard of it.
Then it's still not famous enough. My goal is to make the Chiori brand renowned throughout all of Teyvat.
All of it? Your business would have to get pretty huge then.
Wait, would that mean I could just go to any Chiori branch on the continent to get my clothes fixed? It has been pretty inconvenient having to come to Fontaine every time I need to get them patched up.
Alternatively, of course, you could just be a bit more careful with them. They're already about as durable as I can make them.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often, but I can't help it. It's hard to be careful about that sort of thing when you're trying to take a nice nap in a tree.
Well, if that's your dream, Chiori, then we should do our best to make it a reality. Is there anything we can do to help out with Fashion Week?
I'm sure I could think of something.
Ooh, what is
Any
it?
guards?
What is it?
Fighters?
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me?
Oh.
Simply put, you'll serve as my living mannequins.
We will become mannequins.
Oh, so we get to try on some of your clothes? Got it!
Seeing them off the
And
rack
once
will also
again,
give me the chance to
Genshin
make some
teasing
small
us with
adjustments to the stitching and
traveler
the silhouette of the
outfits.
designs.
Here we go again.
Sounds easy enough.
Can we keep the outfits?
Most of the clothes you see during Fashion Week are meant to showcase the designer's vision. They're
Oh.
not exactly suitable for ready-to-wear use.
Right.
If you like them, though, feel free to visit the boutique and see if anything catches your
No,
eye.
don't tell us
I'll
this.
even give you
Don't
a
tell us
special
this. You
discount.
know it's not gonna happen. You know we're not gonna get a new outfit at the end
I
of
was
this.
just starting to get curious about all this design stuff.
Hmm.
Then we have a deal. You'll model some formal wear, Traveler, and
This game's aversion to us changing our
Paimon here
outfit
will
at
show
any
off some
moment in
kids'
this game.
designs. I'll see you both tomorrow then.
Yep, sounds good. Wait, kids' clothes? Paimon told you
Paimon,
already
how are you
she's
gonna
not a
fit into
little
anything else?
kid.
All right. Well, we'll wait till the next morning.
Steady
Oh,
as
did not
stone.
mean to threaten you guys. I just wanted to talk.
Speaking of clothes, do yours happen to need any mending right now, Kirara?
Well, since you asked, Chiori, there's this part around my waist.
Oh, need a bit of letting out around the middle.
Bam.
No! It's a tear! Those bad guys did it.
Chiori's just ruthless. All right. Take a wait. Next morning. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Oh, we could enter. All right. We are bright and early here, ready to get some outfits adjusted.
Chiori, we're here!
You're here early. I haven't even opened the shop yet.
Wait, has Kirara left already?
It's the next day.
Yep, with the special patrol. Bright and early.
Did everything go all right on the road?
I believe so. The patrol makes for quite the entourage. The way they marched forward with Kirara in the center, you'd think she was some sort of VIP. For the second
Amazing.
leg, the Spina also came with a pretty large group.
This is
led
the
by
best
Navia
screenshot
herself.
I've ever seen. I love
They
it.
took care to clear the path beforehand as well. Kirara won't so much as step on
Wow.
a single stray rock on her journey. I even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for Kirara. An excellent souvenir to remember Fontaine by, I'd say.
Sounds like Navia really got into it.
My thoughts exactly. She even lamented the fact that she didn't have time to prepare something even fancier. I'm pretty sure she can't wait for another escort opportunity to come her way.
You know, now that you mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar. You say what you mean, and when you have an idea, you really hit the ground running.
I suppose that's why we're such good friends. Navia has a certain resilience about her. It's part of who she is. No matter what comes her way, she never bows down in the face of adversity. That sort of determination and courage is something I really admire.
Okay.
That same spirit is the true vision of my brand. When she first mentioned commissioning an outfit from my boutique, well, I'm sure you can imagine my excitement.
It's like finding the perfect brand ambassador, huh?
Indeed.
Yeah, Navia's doing
Customers pay
sponsorships
attention
now.
Not just to the clothes, but also to the figures in society.
I
who
would
wear
love
said
that. I would
clothes.
love to see her just
People like to
randomly
copy the styles
stopping
of
in the
those they
middle
look
for
up to.
whatever she's doing to sponsor Chiori.
And here Paimon thought all that mattered was for the clothes to look cute.
Mm-hmm.
Fashion is about more than just looks, my dear. Especially if you've got your sights set on a market the size of Teyvat. Well, would you look at the time?
Oh yeah, come on, let's get down to business. We're here to model.
To model.
Indeed. Give me a moment while I go retrieve some fabrics and sample outfits. Why don't you help me set up the shop displays in the meantime?
Sure.
Set them up. How exactly?
Just carefully organize the ready-to-wear clothes with an eye toward their types and styles.
This way, we can guarantee that the customers will see something different every day.
Whoa, there sure is a lot that goes into running a store.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Well then, I'll leave the displays to you.
All right, let's start making adjustments. And also, hello, Noelle. Welcome to the stream.
We just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
We'll put a kimono here. Oh, right there. Ooh, we'll put the formal men fashion here and the formal ladies fashion here. Look at this nice shop. Can I sit down in this chair? Oh, absolutely. Hello, I'm Chiori. I'm just hanging out here, waiting to kill Uther. Uther, sorry. This is my fashion building thing. Look at how beautiful it is. You could even see the skies of Fontaine here. What a shame. That was fun. What else do we got around here? A treasure chest? Can't open that. Mm-hmm. Some love letters? Ooh. It's a cozy place she's got. I like it. Yeah, if you mess it up, Chiori is gonna say you are a spy, yeah, and then I'll end up in the dumpster. She'll make sure of that, that's for sure. All you lack is a cat on your lap, that's true.
You might just have an eye for design. Anyway, let's move on to the real task at hand. Over here,
Inistru, Navia, and
I'll
Chiori
take
are
your
both hot.
measurements
That's
first.
correct. These are all correct assumptions in the chat. Or statements, I should say.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
What is it?
Oh, good morning, Leanne. How have you been recently?
Oh, we're supposed to be nice to her. Okay, hey, good morning. Hi.
Not too bad.
Your gown will be ready next week, so there's no need to worry about missing the ball. Or did you come here today because you'd like to make a new request, perhaps?
Oh, no. Nothing like that, Miss Chiori.
Cancel the order.
To be honest, I came here today to
We offer no
cancel
refunds.
my order for that gown.
Cancel your order.
But you can keep the deposit, of course.
Oh, okay.
I know you can't return any materials you've already used.
Yeah, good.
Don't worry about the materials. I'm more concerned about you. Did something happen, Leanne? Have your plans changed?
I can keep the deposit if you don't want it. Just saying.
It's all right. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I'll take note of the cancellation.
Thank you. I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
She has a heart. Look at that. At least for her customers. She's not as ruthless as I thought.
Is it just Paimon, or was she acting a bit strange just now? Wonder why she wouldn't tell us why she
Oh
was
my god, I'm
canceling
so
her order.
dumb. Paimon, I'm so dumb. It wasn't until Paimon pointed it out, but I'm like, oh, that's unfortunate. Wow, okay, well, hopefully everything's okay. No, this is probably a part of the quest and a part of the story. I was just thinking, yo, she just canceled for no apparent reason. Nothing connected to the actual story. No, this is still connected. This is connected in some
not a
way.
big deal. These things happen every once
Oh
in a
my
while.
goodness.
A family emergency, an important payday falling through, a lover's quarrel, no one to take you to the ball. I've pretty much heard it all. Judging from the look on her face, something's keeping her from revealing the truth to us. It's best not to pry.
Well, guess this means you'll have more time to work on Fashion Week, right?
That's true. Come, let's pick up where we left off.
Is Miss Chiori in?
I also am canceling my order.
I am. How can I help you?
I'd like to return this item.
Oh, could I ask why?
It's just, not to my liking. You said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so that's why I'm...
Why are you guys making it all
Is there
suspicious? You
something
guys are
about
all
it that
coming in
didn't
on
meet
the
your
same day.
expectations? Are the sleeves too short? Or is the color too dark? I can always make those adjustments for you.
No need. You don't have to concern yourself with that.
No, I prefer to
I'd
get
just like that
Uther.
refund, please.
And I'd be happy to process that for you. If you could just tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
Is Chiori here?
I'd like to return my outfit.
Me too. I want to return my outfit as well.
Another one?
Is there some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another flood? Or an apocalypse, maybe? What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes? Surely the entire population of Fontaine didn't convene and pick this one day to come and return my
Cut to the
clothes.
outside
What
where
is
just a
going
line
on?
of people waiting to return items.
What kind of rags are you trying to sell us, huh? The way I see it, this shop is nothing more than a black market front run by a bunch of dirty criminals.
What?
Please calm down, sir.
What is he
Don't
talking
worry.
about?
Don't worry, Chiori. We're gonna handle him.
Haven't you heard?
I'll make sure he never gets to
Chiori
speak
Boutique
again.
has been exposed for having close ties with criminals. It's all over the papers.
And just who is it that dares to throw that accusation around?
Well, you tell us. The fabrics you've got here, they're all sourced from underground factories.
Children
aren't they?
sewed these fabrics
I've
together.
been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. I've already proved there's nothing wrong.
We
with
already have a child right here in the
little
building.
Hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you. By all
Paimon.
means, go ahead and hand over your garments right now. Spare yourself from that flood of yours. Or have you not been convinced of that one just yet?
You.
Elof!
Miss Chiori?
Escort this man
Go
outside.
outside and help these customers with their return requests. There's no need to ask them why. We'll refund them at the purchase price.
Alright.
And once you're done, put up the sign that says we're closed for the day.
Got it.
I love this thing of just like, you are working for dirty criminals. You have run a shady business. She's like, yeah, I'll refund it at purchase price. Like, but that's the only thing that's not shady about this is the return. You are the most shadiest company, but you do accept returns. Like, maybe there's maybe she's not as shady as you think then.
Chiori.
I feel like there'd be no returns if she was that shady. These rumors.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried. No
Wait.
need to worry about them. I'm sure they'll go away.
Good
on their own in
one.
a few
Good one,
days.
Chiori. Fabricated. Love it. We'll do it one more time. Excellent. Wait, you guys. You actually cannot hear me hit the drum. Hold on. Okay. She made a really good joke, and I want to make sure that people are able to hear it. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. Now, okay, Chiori, can you go over that? Oh, sure. They couldn't be more fabricated. Thank you. Okay.
The real goal here is to divert my attention away from Fashion Week. The best response right now is to tune it out and focus on finalizing my designs.
If you say so, but Paimon still can't help but worry.
The best way to respond to public skepticism is to let your work speak for itself.
Hey, true.
There will be no doubt about the quality of my work once my new designs are released. The public just has to see it for themselves.
Miss Chiori, bad news!
Bad news. I am learning from Sino, absolutely.
Can a woman not get a moment of peace to do her work? Go on. What's the matter now?
It's our accessories supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during Fashion Week.
Damn.
What? No accessories? Not even the ones we pre-ordered?
Yes, that's what their messenger said.
And what about the models we asked them to book for us?
I think they'll probably pull out as well.
Even the suppliers believe those nasty rumors?
Is the messenger still here?
No, they've already left.
Thank you for coming by, Gabby. I appreciate it. And honestly, this quest is getting really good. Basically, how can it not be Uter who's doing this, right? It's absolutely him doing this. My question is that are we going to make the outfits despite the odds? No accessories, no models. And so Chiori, is going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to do it myself with the accessories I have here, with the materials I have right now. Traveler, Paimon, you're going to be my models for the Fashion Week. We're going to make sure we win, despite everything that Uter has been throwing at us? Or will they take the Genshin route of, nah, don't worry, girl. We got you. We're going to go ahead and beat this guy to a pulp. Get the accessories coming back to your shop. And making sure that Uta does not return to Fashion Week. Or should I say, any week. We'll see how it turns out.
So, no accessories
Will it be
means
violence or
no
will it be
brooches,
fashion?
no bow ties, things like that?
Not just that. It means no gems, ribbons, gold thread, all the elements that lend life and soul to my designs.
But if you take those away, does that mean you won't be able to make your designs at all?
Alaf,
She's got to
you stay and
improvise.
watch the shop.
Improvise.
I'll go talk to the supplier myself.
Hey, we'll go with you.
Yeah, and we can vouch for you too. We'll make sure your supplier knows there's nothing wrong with your clothes.
Thank you. In that case, please come with me.
The hero of Liyue, Mondstadt, Inazuma, Fontaine, Sumeru. Look, that my word is a trustworthy word.
I know Miss Chiori has put a lot of work into making Fashion Week a success. I hope you can talk things through with the supplier.
Me too. It'd be weird if I couldn't, and this quest just ended off on a sad note. That would be sad. Here we go.
Steady as.
Okay. I'm gonna switch my controls, because as you can clearly tell, I have a habit. Like, I just straight up have a habit of just using the bumper as the sprint button. Right. Excuse me, old lady. Hello, hi, welcome. Hello, everyone.
By the way, we really are just going to talk, right?
Sure, Paimon. Sure.
Of course. I wouldn't do any.
Well, yeah, we'll just talk.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Venger, it's Chiori.
Yeah, he's like, oh,
We've
no.
worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
Straightforward as always, I see. You know, there are certain conventions people usually follow if they want to seek someone's company. Sending a messenger, for example.
And when has following convention ever gotten me anywhere? Why hire a messenger when I can just explain things in person?
Have you read the papers today?
I don't like to waste my time on baseless lies and speculation. Maybe that's something you should consider as well.
You're right. I only subscribe to the Steambird. And most days, I never even read the others.
So, these rumors. The Steambird was the one that published them?
No, not at all. They were in some second-rate fashion tabloids.
Well then, there you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them. Surely a bit of tabloid drama isn't worth cutting off my supply.
You would think that.
He's like, oh my
But this time
god,
is different.
so exhausted.
Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same article at once. They even went so far as to leave a copy in front of every house.
Wow.
That's how I first learned of the rumors.
Every house? That means someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
Gee, I wonder who it is.
It seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time, Chiori. The article was even published alongside a photo.
It was AI generated.
What
With you and the
sort of
bandits
photo?
having a fun photo.
A photo of you beating up someone on the street yesterday.
Damn.
Yesterday? Wait, that means...
They move quick.
Uter again.
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
Oh my god. Chiori Boutique, darkness disguised behind a facade of fashion. Chiori Boutique, located within our good court of Fontaine, claims to be a clothing store with a unique style, but there is another side to this tale for those who few. I lost my train. Few who look beneath that facade. Sources in the fortress of Meropide say that not a few criminals have boasted of wearing Chiori Boutique clothes. I just felt that the atmosphere in their suit suited me. Convicted felon Lyle said. These words met with wide approval from many of his fellow inmates. Our sources also state that the prisoner who was recently convicted with a violent conduct and battery also openly supported Chiori's designs a year ago. Upon a close investigation of Chiori's many suppliers, we discover that there is something more to the discovery that criminals favor. Its wares. The boutique is in a truth comparable to an invisible hand, like a spider web that connects these evildoers. Our investigation shows that the Wagner family supplies the ornaments that adorn her designs, and a certain member of this household is a frequent guest at the fortress. But do birds of a feather not flock together? Not only that, but many customers have also been subject to rough treatments of Chiori. Mr. Valentine had this to say.
A real brute, that one. Never mind refusing to tailor my clothes. Why, she seized her scissors and began wrecking them and threw me out the window. A clothing store? Pshaw! More like a thief's lair if you ask me.
Doubtless, many of you have wondered why the glass at Chiori Boutique often shatters with a loud crash, leaving behind a terrifying mess. Mr. Valerian, unfortunate encounter, unveils the truth. Just the day before this report was going to be printed, another such act of brutal battery occurred on the streets. Just imagine, if you would, the scene playing out as depicted in the photo above. Chiori, her countenance terrifying as she grabs her competitor, Mr. Uter, by the scruff, making them threatening gestures towards him. This incident was ultimately broken up by the guards who reached the scene. When we asked criminals why they appreciate this brand, the answer we received was that Chiori employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail, providing us conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty. I like to think that this specific paragraph is like the writer of this going up to like the Fortress of Meropide. All right, we are currently live on the scene with the criminals of the Fortress of Meropide. Hey, Mom, can you guys answer a few questions first? Oh, absolutely. All right. What tell us about Chiori.
Oh yeah, Chiori, that's the fashion thing?
Yeah, it's the fashion thing.
Okay, Chiori, well, they inspire us evildoers to do evil things, which is why we are here to do evil things with Chiori. Yeah, yep.
Okay, excellent. Cool. I'm going to put that in my article then. Perhaps those who purchase clothes from this establishment may follow the establishment's philosophy, prefer to liquidate those whom they have disagreements with. Is Chiori Boutique indeed a place blindly flattered by fashionistas that keeps an exclusive clientele of crooks? Criminal.
Behind the scenes, the true Chiori Boutique.
That's a great article, by the way. I believe every word of it.
House, but a house of lies. Relying on its close ties to the criminal underworld, the Chiori brand employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to the evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail, provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty.
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes. Still, that photo shows you to be the clear aggressor.
Hey, but that was Uter harassed Chiori first. He even hired goons to attack her courier.
He was the one who started it, that little...
I
little-
appreciate you
that
standing
little-
up for me, Paimon.
You-
But it can't be helped now.
Yeah, that's what we
right.
would say to him.
The court of
Next time we see
public
him.
opinion has already made up its mind. Still, I've got to give your rival high marks for effort. They even dug up the fact that my father once served time in the fortress of Meripede.
Damn, they went
But
far.
that was so long ago.
In the world of fashion, your past is like a piece of clothing stained with mud. Once tainted, it can never be washed clean.
Hey, we're taking you to the
Claim that
court.
most of your clientele are criminals, and that those who buy your clothes are just like you. People who silence all dissent with violence.
The absurdity. I don't even know which part to laugh at the most.
Well, it's no laughing matter.
It's not a
Maybe
joke.
your clientele are criminals. Maybe they're not. There's even the possibility that they're just people who happen to commit crimes after buying your clothes. But with the way this article combines fact with rumor, trying to determine the truth is practically an exercise of futility. It's not something people are just going to forget about in a day or two, especially when they've found several people to back up their claims.
Venger, are you sure you won't reconsider? If we go through with the show together, we can defeat them fair and square.
If I were younger, I might have said yes. But I'm no longer that brave young man with nothing to lose. I've got the family business to consider now. I'd be perfectly happy to work with you again after this, but my daughter is manning the store during Fashion Week, and I don't want her implicated in all of this.
Yeah, it's fair.
She doesn't deserve to be swarmed by all that.
Don't worry, we'll
negative
clear your
publicity.
name, Chiori.
Understand.
Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori. For old time's sake. Let this Fashion Week go. There's always next year.
Nah, we're not
You
letting
just
this
need to
go.
wait for all of this to blow
Not with the
over.
traveler here.
You're free to wait things out, Venger. I'll make my own choices.
Have you ever thought
just
maybe
say we
that
are gonna
attitude of
spill some
yours is
blood.
What's gotten you into all this trouble?
Have you ever thought maybe this attitude of mine is precisely what paved the way for my success?
Well, fair enough. Then I suppose all there's left to say is best of luck. As for the models, none of them wanted to be implicated in all of this either.
Understood. Take care.
What? You know what? Maybe instead of fixing this issue, why don't we just go all in on the criminal side, you know?
So, what should we do now?
Without the accessories, I can no longer use my old designs.
How could they do this? They're making things up. The boutique doesn't have anything to do with violent criminals. Can't people tell this is just a bunch of lies?
Public opinion has never been about what's true and what's not. It's about echoing the loudest voice in the room.
Damn. Calling out Twitter.
I should have seen it from the beginning. Uter knows me too well. Everything that happened yesterday was just a trap.
Well, guess all we can do is just head back for now.
Charlotte, we need you to investigate.
Traveler, Paimon!
Hi, yes. Where's your journalism?
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Looking for you, of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids
Yeah,
this morning?
crazy, right?
You mean that sorry
I believe every
excuse
word of
for
it.
an article? Oh, just thinking about it makes Paimon's blood boil.
You too, huh? Whoever wrote that article must have known the Steambird would never print something so defamatory. Unfortunately, not all papers in Fontaine share our same sense of journalistic integrity. Miss Chiori doesn't deserve to suffer all this baseless slander. I was just about to find some people to interview so that I can write an article to refute all those claims. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who misrepresent and distort the facts.
Hell yeah.
That's great.
You tell him who's
With
boss.
your help, we might be able to get some people back on our side.
It's my pleasure. I've met Miss Chiori several times. I know she's not the kind of person that article makes her out to be. She was the one who made the hat and tie for my camera, Monsieur Verite.
Speaking of Miss Chiori, do you know where she went? Alof told me you were all together.
She was just here.
Yeah, she went to go out.
Maybe she went over there?
So
Let's go
maybe
check.
Uther might die? That's probably what's going to be happening. Oh, man is going to be on the floor
If you ask
crying.
me,
Oh.
I think Chiori Boutique is done for.
I mean, what did they expect? Engaging with criminals behind their customers' backs.
Uh-oh.
They kept up a solid front, though. I've even bought from them before. Really? How was it? The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure. Makes sense if she regularly deals with criminals, I guess. I've got the chills just thinking about it.
I want to pass by someone who's like, yo, this outfit's the best. She works with criminals.
Oh no, we've lost her. Did you hear what all those people were saying? Paimon can't believe they bought all that nonsense.
Yeah.
Miss Chiori doesn't often appear in public or give a lot of interviews, so the general public hasn't had a chance to really get to know
True.
her. It's also true that her way of dealing with things can be
Oh,
a
you are
little
blipping out of
extreme
existence.
sometimes. It's easy to use that to mislead people who don't know anything else about her.
Oh, this is all Uter's fault. Paimon would pick him up and throw him across the room too if she could. Wait a second. You don't think Chiori might have gone looking for him, do you?
Oh yeah,
You know,
she's definitely
so
looking
she
for
can,
him.
Finish what she
She's
started?
preparing the domain.
That would only make the situation worse for her. I'm sure Miss Chiori knows that too.
She's like, I know at some point I'm going to be playable in my story quest. Might as well be
Just
when I
return to the
spill
boutique
some
and see if
blood.
she's there then. Elaf, we're back! Oh, who's this?
Ah, this is Miss Letitia. She's also here to see Miss Chiori.
Oh, you were the one who came to collect the wedding dress yesterday, right? Wait, please don't say you're returning
Oh,
that dress too.
the Fontaine main theme.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just here to thank her. In fact, if there's anything I can do to help her out, I'd be more than willing.
Ah, so you've come across that article as well.
Yeah, you probably don't know this, but after I got engaged, I didn't think I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
Why?
My fiancé owns a small business. It doesn't bring in a lot of mora, but we get by. After he proposed, he took me to Chiori Boutique, and we put down a custom order for a dress.
Wow.
He probably noticed how often I talked about
Yeah,
Miss
she is the one
Chiori's
from the teaser,
clothes
which is really
and
cool.
how pretty
I
they
like the
were.
connection between like the
Being able
teaser
to
stuff.
wear one of her dresses to my wedding has always
They
been
don't
my
do this very
dream.
often.
And then?
And then something happened to the business, and we ran into major mora problems. We were able to scrounge up enough to pay off our debts, but it left us without the funds to pay for the dress.
But didn't Chiori say she was able to make the dress from what was left of the original deposit?
Yes. When I came to cancel the order, she asked if something happened, and I told her everything. She heard me out, and then told me not to worry. She assured me that the deposit I paid would be enough for the dress, and that she'd be able to finish making it in time as well. She promised that I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? I've always known Miss Chiori to be a woman of her word.
It is good. It's just, after I went home yesterday, I couldn't help but take out the dress and try it on. My fiancé happened to walk into the room and when he saw me, he froze on the spot.
Ah, what a shame. He's not supposed to see it until the wedding day.
Well, see, that wasn't actually the issue.
Oh.
He's seen a lot of wedding dresses in his time doing business. So as soon as he saw it, he knew for sure that it must have cost far more than what we paid.
Huh? So wait, that means...
Yeah. Miss Chiori covered all the costs and held nothing back. The fabric, accessories, beading, construction.
It was all of the highest quality.
Wow.
Miss Letitia, I'd really like to use your story for a piece I'm writing about the boutique. Would you mind going on the record?
Huh? Well, if it would help Miss Chiori out, I wouldn't mind at all.
I think it'd go a long way. Your real experience is more powerful than all those lies combined.
Hey, Olaf! Has Chiori come back here since we left?
Huh? I thought you were all together.
Nah, she dipped.
Well, we were. If she didn't come back here, then do you know of any other places she could have gone?
Oh, I remember now. There's this one cliff by the sea. Miss Chiori would always go there whenever
Why
she
is
was
it a
upset.
cliff?
In that case, why don't we split up? I'll continue interviewing Miss Letitia, and you two can go look for Miss Chiori.
I agree.
All right, sounds good. Let's go.
Let's find this cliff wherever she is.
So, in your opinion, what is Miss Chiori like as a person?
Let's see. Well, she's certainly not afraid to say what she means, but she always looks out for her customers however she can.
All right. Well, let's hope she doesn't. Let's hope she doesn't jump. I mean, to be fair, Chiori is the type of character who'd be like plotting revenge, you know. She's not the type to give up, you know. She's like, no. I'm plotting my revenge on Uther. You better worry that Uther's not gonna jump after this.
How did you know where I... Olaf told you, didn't she?
This is a weird cliff, though.
She did.
It's like so
We were just looking for you at
a
the shop
weird
and
spot,
Letitia was
just
there.
in general.
She wanted to thank you for the dress. So, you see? You don't have to be sad. We'll figure out how to get through this together.
I'm not upset. I just wanted to get some fresh air. Want to sit here with me? The view's quite stunning.
That's pretty high up, and it doesn't look like there's a lot of space.
Sorry about that. I'm the only one here most of the time.
All right, don't mind if we do.
Yeah, scooch over a bit. That's cute.
Well, how does
Aw.
it feel?
This place is pretty great.
Right? It's quiet and open, and far from the relentless critique from fashion commentators and the media. It's just you and the beautiful scenery.
Yeah, it's important to take yourself out of that kind of stressful environment every once in a while.
I didn't grow up in a very strict family. My parents would joke that I grew up to be so assertive because they spoiled me as a child. I would get together with the other children to climb trees and explore caves. One time, I even climbed over the walls of the Kamisato estate.
Wow.
One of the servants had to physically remove me.
Whoa, Paimon would have never imagined that.
It's true.
But even as rambunctious as I was, when it came to needlework, I was as quiet and focused as could be. It was as if I discovered a whole new world within those vibrant, dazzling fabrics. You know the feeling?
Sure.
Sorta.
My parents noticed, and they sent me to study under a famous Inazuman tailor. It wasn't long before I had driven away pretty much every master tailor on the archipelago. You could say I really tried their patience.
You were that misbehaved?
I wasn't misbehaved, exactly.
Oh,
I just
cute.
often had strange ideas when it came to fashion. Ones that weren't in line with traditional ways of doing things. On top of that, I hated the idea of groveling and making outfits for every arrogant big shot expecting me to be at their beck and call. Anyway, a few incidents later, I soon found myself without a master. Worse, not one shop was willing to hire me. Not even to do grunt work.
No wonder you left Inazuma.
I was angry and frustrated. So, before I left, I swore to all those masters that my brand would one day become renowned all over Teyvat.
Well, that's a great dream to strive towards.
After that, I came all the way to the court of Fontaine, a city often referred to as the capital of arts and fashion. I had a lot of fun starting out. Sure, I was living in a small cramped room, but I was finally free to make whatever I wanted. I had a far more naive view of fashion back then. As long as something was pretty, it would become popular, right? A simple concept, surely. Of course, as I spent more and more time in the industry, I learned nothing was ever that simple. Least of all, fashion.
Well, I know someone who absolutely adores your designs and dreamed of wearing one at her wedding.
Oh, you mean Letitia? Yeah, she did mention that dream. I'll be honest with you. That's the first time I ever heard something like that from one of my customers. Who would have thought? Even as I continue to pursue my dream, my work has also become someone else's. Alright, that's enough sightseeing for one day. Time to come
POV,
up
you're
with a way out of
Chiori.
this mess.
Ooh, looks like you've got your game face back.
Back? It was never gone to begin with. I
I
did say I wasn't upset, didn't I?
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Uter wrote that article,
Mhm.
and that he hired those treasure hoarders to attack Kirara. Charlotte's already working on an article to address all those nasty rumors so we can publish all our findings in the Steambird once we're done.
I don't like duking it out in the press. But if Charlotte's thrown her hat in the ring, I won't stop her either.
Won't stop.
I know where Uter's clothing factory is located. It might be a good place to
Oh,
start
we're just going
looking for
straight to
some
his
evidence.
factory?
Sounds good. We'll come with. As for Fashion Week, well, there's always next year, right? So there's no need to be too upset.
Huh? When did this become an either-or situation? Find incriminating evidence or participate in Fashion Week. I'm doing both.
But your accessories. Didn't you say your designs were unusable without them?
Well, it's true that I haven't quite figured out what to do about that, but to tell you the truth, even here in Fontaine, every time I see the sea, I can't help but remember Inazuma, and the vow I made in front of those masters. Thinking about all that, I just can't bear to take even one step back. The sea.
The sea is calling.
What did you just say, Chiori?
The sea. Seashells, coral.
Ooh, for the accessories. Smart.
I've got it.
Got what?
Come, let's take a dip, shall we?
Oh. Wow. So forward.
Chiori, wait, hold up!
Alright, time to take a dip. Dive into the sea. Also, don't mind when the tracking was off a bit. I just decided to sit down rather than stand. So now I'm sitting. Alright.
Why did you just jump into the sea all of a sudden?
Paimon, what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
A Lumitoile? Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty too.
I don't have any.
Ah, Paimon gets it now! You want to use things
Oh, there we
like
go.
that as the accessories for your designs!
Take these guys
now
out.
that you hit the nail on the head, help me grab some, would you?
Leave it to us!
Leave it to us. Absolutely, what she said. There we go. Not dead? About to say. Like, wow. Really? I like that. I'm just not even doing the quest right now. It's like, yeah, let me just do a bit more exploring here. You know, I got treasures to unveil. Okay, let's head back. Also, wait, what is this stuff here? Oh yeah, we have to get our reward, of course. But what is this? This RB, what is this? Oh, right, because I literally didn't play since Lantern Rite. And I did log in yesterday to adjust the computer settings as well as to make sure I had enough story keys. Okay, that's cool. Oh, they want me to like explore? Interesting. Yeah, we already kind of did these quests, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Neat. Oh wait, there's still more. There's still more. It's still all over the place. Return the locales. Oh, collect more? Okay, sure. Nothing else, right? Okay, we're good. And a tutorial? Golden Carp Leap? What was that really there since
Once there was a
okay, we skip. Mm-hmm. Okay. No, I gotta remove all the red, you know? Apologies. It's just there's so much red everywhere. Claim rewards, yes. Oh wait, no, right. We gotta go to Catherine and claim those rewards. Okay. Alright, there we go. Most of the red has been eliminated. Wait, now there's more red over here? What are you? Oh, right, okay. Okay, so we gotta collect here. Nice. Collect this. Ooh, this is very nice. Here, collect that. Okay. And then we gotta collect one more thing. Which I don't see what we're collecting for this other one. It says it's down here. It's like right in front of me. It's really right in front of me, but I can't see where it's pointing at. Oh, it's in under the rock. I got you. I got you. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. And yeah, you are right, Rev. She did jump. We did end up jumping off the cliff.
Everything looks great. I've also collected a pretty big batch, so we should have enough.
I don't think I've been in a quest where we were just casually talking underwater.
Great! So are we gonna
As if we're not underwater.
Yes, but don't forget, we've got more than just the designs to worry about when we get back. Okay, we've got the materials for the accessories. Next, we'll need to use what we have on hand to create some new outfits.
You mean we have to start from scratch? Will there be enough time?
I should be able to make it, if I skip out on sleep.
Oh no, skipping out on sleep is not the answer. Wait, how come this conversation is giving Paimon major deja vu?
Wait, did you say...
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go.
It sounds pretty similar to the ones we've had with Ganyu before. I guess going after what you want means making certain sacrifices.
Who's that?
Okay, please don't disrespect her name.
Way too much overtime. Well, anyway, sleep is important. You're not gonna convince Paimon otherwise.
It's true.
Well, I can't argue with you there. One thing's for sure, though. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it work.
There have been other quests where we talked underwater.
It reminds me of the first
That's good to
Fashion
know.
Week I ever participated in.
Maybe it's just been a while since I've or maybe I didn't do any of those quests.
Let me see. I suppose all there's left to do is tear up all the outfits currently on display.
You got it.
Oh, I guess, you know what?
What did you just say?
what's it called? The Ordo
me.
quests.
Tear
I
them
guess
all
we
up.
technically talked
When I
underwater.
went to that first fashion week,
But I guess I never really thought about it
had no
as like
savings
two
to speak of.
humans having a human
Just a few
conversation
dozen yards of
underwater.
fabric and a dream. I had to make something work, so I tore up all the clothes that I brought with me from Inazuma, and I used the scraps to make my entries for the show. I used the larger pieces for the base fabric and the smaller pieces for accessories.
Okay.
If it worked back then, why not now? We can also repurpose some of the ready-to-use accessories in the
Yeah,
shop
you go
as
for
well.
it. You make those outfits fashionable.
All these outfits.
I know. That's why I refuse to let it all go to waste. I'm not going to let them win.
Hell yeah.
Even if it takes everything I've ever made and more.
That's the spirit.
Okay, then. Here goes nothing.
No need to be nervous. I won't hold it against you. Of course, if anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day,
Damn.
I'd probably toss them into the
Who
sewer.
would tear it up? Dismantle the
Just
clothes.
this once, though. I think I can make an exception.
Oh,
Go ahead and tear them up. Think of it as a good way to vent your emotions.
with pleasure. That's funny. Now this is the job I'm good at. Here we go. Me big brute, me slash. He's good. Make me
Good
feel
job.
good.
That should do it.
Great.
Chiori, are you alright? Sorry for taking so long. I got caught up and... Whoa. What happened to your shop? Who did this? Those monsters. Slandering you in the papers wasn't enough for them, was it? They even sent people to wreck your shop.
Yeah, that was me.
Give me their names, since they're all too eager to tear up other people's clothes.
You're like,
I
oh.
think it's about time the Spina di Rosula return the favor.
Maybe you should calm down a bit first, cause you see,
I was the one who did it, boss. Please go easy on us.
Huh?
Ugh, what is this, a soap opera? I was the one who asked the traveler to tear up the outfits. We need all the fabric and accessories we can get.
Oh, so that's what happened. I guess I got a bit ahead of myself just now.
Maybe just a
Back
smidge.
to what you were doing, everyone. You can all just pretend like I didn't say anything.
Javier sure is scary when she's angry.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a false accusation.
Mm-hmm.
No one's gonna orchestrate some conspiracy to take down one of my friends and get away with it.
You and Chiori are really close.
Yeah.
Of course. Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous outfits in town. All of the Spina di Rosula's formal wear is custom tailored here.
Now, if only you'd give me the contract for your uniforms as well.
As if you'd enjoy designing something as boring and formulaic as a uniform. That's why I didn't ask you in the first place, silly.
Silly.
With how much
You
your intel
silly.
has helped us out in the past, to the Spina, you're more of an intelligence agency than a fashion boutique.
If I had it my way, it would be the other way around.
Anyway, we both know why I'm here. Tell me, how can the Spina be of service to you?
If it's not too much trouble, can I borrow some skilled hands to help with some simple sewing work? I'll need all the help I can get if I'm going to finish these outfits over the next few days.
Oh, no problem. I've got a few of those guys all ready to go. I just knew you wouldn't be intimidated into withdrawing from this year's show. When are you going to get started? I can help with sewing too.
Actually, there's something else I'd like to ask of you.
Ask away. I'm all ears.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon, could you help me pass word to Linny and Lynette? I'll need their help as well.
Hey, gladly.
I'm done with my interview. Has Miss Chiori made it back yet?
Whoa!
Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure every last one lands a
Uh-oh.
full feature on the front page of the Steambird tomorrow.
Not this again.
What should we do about these clothes everywhere? Need any help?
Sort them by the type of fabric first, and then by color. Oh, and don't forget to remove any accessories and put them to the side.
That sounds pretty straightforward. I'll help too.
Good job, team. All right, and break. Now we're gonna crush some skulls in. While everyone's putting together, getting the outfits ready for Fashion Week. Now it's us. Lenny and Lynette, come with us. We're gonna go crash some skulls here. After, playing like a lot of Yakuza, like a Dragon, and seeing people play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, it makes me hope that we get more like mini games in story quests. Like I want us to participate in Fashion Week and have like a mini game involved with it. Let me walk the catwalk.
Great, you're both here.
That's what I want. I just want to walk the catwalk.
Have missed us.
Let me do a game.
We read the article in the papers. We were just about to go find Miss Chiori.
It's been like a
She
whole
helped
day.
design a number of our costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances.
Wow.
The time has come, it seems, for us to return the favor.
Oh, perfect. She was the one who sent us.
Were they like in the middle of their
In
magic
that
show?
case,
And they're
I
like,
assume
now,
there's something we can
this
do to
magic
help.
show was sponsored by
Just say the word
Chiori
and
Designs.
We'll take care of it.
Okay, so it's like this.
Or I guess Chiori Boutique. And
Is that
Chiori's
all we'll need to do?
Designs.
Should be a piece of cake for the two of us.
Paimon's glad to hear it.
You guys know how to hide a body.
It's about time
Just
we go
asking.
and find some evidence for all the bad stuff Uterra's been doing, right?
Hell yeah.
Chiori said we shouldn't disturb her over the next couple of days. We can check in with her again once she's done with all the new designs.
But the show's in another 2 days, isn't it? Will she be able to make the deadline?
Well, according to her, she wants to first beat Uter fair and square at the show, and then defeat him in the court of public opinion. She said that it'd be like,
A two-pronged approach?
Courtesy first, confrontation second.
Yeah, something like
Sure.
that.
Understood. Then we'll have faith in her decision. We'll go make some preparations. See you at the venue in 2 days.
All right, see you then.
All right, we're counting on you. Okay, then let's also do as Chiori said and meet up with her at Uter's factory in 2 days. We'll gather the evidence then. Oh, Paimon sure hopes she won't have a hard time making all those new outfits for the show.
All right, wait until 2 days later. Sure. We could do that. Wow, wow. Excellent. So far, this quest has been actually pretty fun. Curious if we'll get to be able to see Fashion Week, or if they're just going to kind of skip it. I hope they don't skip Fashion Week, but it seems like a lot of extra work to animate and make a Fashion Week thing happen. But we'll see. We will see. Time to go to the clothing factory. Since we're moving away from it, okay, I'm just gonna teleport over there. Because Thunder Crown, that makes sense. Okay.
Oh, you're here.
Chiori! How are the new outfits coming along? You look kinda tired.
Just a few steps left now. I've handed the rest over to Alaf. We should be able to make tonight's show.
Oh, that's good.
Wow, that's cutting it real close. Are you sure she'll be okay without you?
Don't worry. I have no intention of giving ground on either front. With the fashion show scheduled for tonight, Uter has closed his factory. This is our only chance to secure any incriminating
Okay,
evidence.
that makes sense. Why we're cutting it so
Paimon
close.
totally gets that this is all his fault and he totally deserves it, but wouldn't we technically be trespassing on his property if we just barge in like this?
His factory is usually open to the public. It may not be open for business right now, but that doesn't mean visitors can't stop by. We're just curious customers after all, aren't we?
Okay, that's not gonna hold up in court, honestly.
When you put it that way.
That's just not gonna hold up.
Anyway, Uter's factory is right over there. Let's hurry up and get moving.
why would he open a factory over there?
We have different marketing strategies. While I specialize in high-end custom garments, he prefers low prices and large sales volumes. I don't know. Maybe the rent here is cheap.
Or maybe he's the one who works with criminals.
Ugh, it's really creepy.
Dun dun
Paimon would
dun.
never choose to buy anything from a place like that.
You make a good point. Let's all be on our guard.
To be fair, if you learned anything about the Fortress of Meripede, apparently everyone's good over there. Apparently there's no reason to be worried about people who are sent to Fortress of Meripede, because literally there are more nicer people there than any other place in Genshin. It's just crazy. Here we go. What do you mean? Oh, because I guess Farina's level 70. I was like, current party level is lower than recommended. I'm like, what do you mean? I have 90 characters. But, oh no, but Farina's 70. Okay. Okay. That makes sense now. Hello? Anyone there?
We're in. There really is nobody here.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, this is where they put the children to work. I got it. Look at this. Oh, hello there, sir.
Welcome, dear visitors.
Oh, Paimon nearly fell out of the air. What is that thing?
A mechanical guide. They usually use a recorded tape to give you a tour of the factory.
Please, follow me, dear guests.
Oh yeah, sure. Wow.
First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand.
Okay, I'm gonna point this out. I know the developers, they have a lot of work to do, especially with releasing content every single month. But I'm gonna say this. It's unfortunate that the designs that we see in Chiori's building aren't like entirely unique, because it's like, yeah, we saw a similar outfit in there. We saw a similar outfit in here. So it's like, yes, they have to reuse assets because A, it's gonna make it better for performance, and B, it's a lot of extra work to do. But when you are really having a story relating to these two different brands, two different competitors, one is more trying to capture the lower end market, the other one is trying to capture the higher end market, it doesn't make much sense to reuse assets in that case. That's all. It's kind of unfortunate to see these designs go, oh, I've seen these before.
Welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Compared to Chiori.
Uter seems to be doing pretty well for himself.
You know, I think it makes sense for Uter to have this stuff, but not Chiori to have it in her. Ooh.
This is the studio where our designs are made.
Ooh, I like
take
this.
A look around at your leisure.
Yep, this seems like Uter's workspace.
Rev brings
all
up a great point. Or this guy copies Chiori's clothes. I like that a lot. You know what? I like that a lot. This guy makes like cheap versions of her clothing. And it's just some books of older designs, nothing much special. Shall arrive in this. Ooh, the courier shall arrive in the city.
These are the fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh? There seems to be something in this fitting room. Why did the door just close?
Oh, it's an elevator.
Hold on tight, Paimon.
Why is it moving?
It's an elevator. All right. Get ready. My swords are ready. Time to slash through this place.
It seems to have stopped.
What the heck?
Where did this thing take us?
It seems like we're someplace deeper inside the factory.
We are much deeper in the factory. I like it went from beautiful to just like scummy.
Look out, there are guards here! Temple of Wisdom!
Man, everyone's got some unlicensed Gardamex around.
Is that all? Leave it all to me.
Leave it all to me to crush. I love the expression. Oh my goodness. Oh. Conveyor belt. Bum 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 ba da ba da dum bum 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 ba da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba ba.
This place is filthy! Are the clothes from Ute's
Yeah,
shop
it does look
seriously
filthy.
made here?
Mm-hmm.
Look over there.
Ugh, that water looks super nasty. Oh, Paimon can smell the stench from all the way over here.
And I was the one using unsafe materials, Uter?
So he was actually the one who opened an underground factory.
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to the touch.
They were just dipped in sewage water.
He's been using all manner of tricks here in a bid to cut costs.
Should the clothes made here even be worn?
Never mind issues with shrinking and fading. These materials can give you skin problems if you wear them too often.
That's terrifying. Let's take some photos right away as evidence. This way he won't be able to try and deny anything in court. All right, let's keep going.
Got him. Turns out, oh yeah, yes.
Doesn't look like
It's
there's
my fault.
a path here.
Follow me. Let's go up.
Very cool that we're using her skill to navigate the actual place. That's actually so cool. I could just jump this, right? Yeah. I actually really like that a lot. Just using her abilities to be able to navigate through. Okay. So we're gonna go over here, and they're gonna go, hey, we can't access it. What happened? Oh, we have to go through. We have to try a different route. Is that what's gonna happen? Is that what the game's gonna tell me?
This place seems like some kind of warehouse. Ugh, and
Ugh.
it stinks too. Huh? What's
Oh.
going on? Our way in's been blocked.
He wants us trapped in the factory.
Seems like he knew we'd be coming.
You did say he knew you really well, didn't you?
Yes. And that's because we used to be partners.
Oh.
Wait, you're practically at each other's throats. Now you're telling us you used to work together?
When I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to
Wow.
gain a foothold in the world of fashion. We shared the same goal, so we decided to work together.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, we both wanted to make clothes that would stand out from the crowd and shatter tradition. The kind of clothes that would turn heads and leave people in awe. But with every criticism we received, and every sponsor that rejected us, Uter's confidence disappeared little by little. Finally, right before Fashion Week, he came to the conclusion that we wouldn't be able to make the designs we always dreamed of, and we parted ways. For my part,
Sad.
I gambled it all, and devoted everything I had to that 1 week. I came out the other side with something that really made me proud. I was nervous to present it, of course, but I knew it was my chance to show the industry what I was made of. In the end, well...
You received the acclaim of all Fontaine while Uter gave up on his dream and turned to making this sketchy stuff.
I don't know the exact details of what happened after that. All I know is, after I opened Chiori Boutique, he's harassed me every year since.
He's just jealous of what you've accomplished.
It's true.
A guy like that doesn't deserve your sympathy.
I agree.
Well, let's focus on getting out of here first.
I also agree on that one as well. Let's get out. I want to see this fashion show.
Control panels over there. Let's see if any of those buttons do anything.
Yeah, well, Paimon, let's just press all the buttons and hope that it does not cause enemies to attack us, huh?
Well, that doesn't seem to have
Nope, this one. This one, huh? Uh-oh. I think the alarm sounded. Are we in trouble now? Oh, yep, that's an alarm. Oh, and yep, we got a bunch of doggies here.
Steady as stone.
Steady as stone. Man, it would be cool at the end of this domain to escape it as it collapses. Snip.
Look over there. Seems...
Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Oh. Well, luckily we're not the intruders, huh? Very cool. Very cool how we snuck out. I love that. That's so cool.
We finally made it out. Why does it feel like the movement patterns of those mechs have changed?
Warning. Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
Yeah. Who cares about your shutdown procedure? I don't. I certainly don't. Activate the button. Beep, beep, boop, boop. Treasure. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to dive in this murky water. I'll switch the yellow on. Oh, here we go. Now we're escaping. Oh, you know, always enjoying these like auto sequences. You know, this is where you know you're escaping a place. Okay, maybe not.
We're finally out of that stinky place. Let's take this evidence and get out of here.
Uh-oh. Gods, you see? There they are, in my building.
Finally, the entrance. At last.
Nothing that we can't handle.
Oh, those chambers couldn't hold you, I see. What a surprise.
We've collected a bunch of evidence on all the nasty stuff happening at your factory. You're not getting away this time, Uter.
The evidence on your person, you mean? What makes you think I have any intention of letting it get past these walls?
More mechanical guards? Really? Ever thought about using these funds for a legitimate purpose?
Got him.
Oh, but this is a legitimate purpose.
What? Destroying Chiori Boutique? Or continuing to make your rotten rags?
Proving that fashion is merely a laughable farce, a carnival of ignorance.
You know what your problem is, Uter? You've become so obsessed with the concept of fashion itself that you let it paralyze you. Stop trying to cater to it. Focus on your own work, and you get to decide what fashion means.
Spare me the lecture, why don't you? Sooner or later, you'll cater to all the voices too, you know. After all, what is fashion but another form of public opinion?
Got him.
Fashion is about aspiring towards a certain ideal. But it's up to you to decide
It's
what
art,
it is.
and you don't
My
understand
brand
it.
caters to no one but myself and my
Uter.
vision. That's my ideal, and it's not going to change.
Well, once the people witness their former darling's spectacular fall, they'll understand how laughable that ideal truly is.
That's what you've been trying to prove all this time? Your jaded understanding of the industry is the reason you've had it out for my brand for so long? You weren't like this before, Uter. What happened to the man who wanted to make something that would bring the entire world to its knees?
He realized long ago how utterly naive and ridiculous that dream was.
You gave up on your dream, but that wasn't enough, was it? You had to find a way to prove to yourself that it could never have been possible at all.
Damn.
You think you understand, but you're just a bitter man who
Bitter
let his regrets
man.
dictate his choices. You regret giving up on your dream. So you stopped at nothing to prove to yourself that it wasn't the wrong choice. This whole thing, Uter. It's pathetic.
Pathetic? Why don't you take a look in the mirror? You're a fool daydreaming about taking all of Teyvat by storm. Well, good luck doing that when even Fontaine doesn't have a place for you anymore.
What a petty guy. Oh my god.
Maybe all those who pursue their dreams are fools. But more pitiful still are cowards who are too afraid to even attempt what the fool is brave enough to try.
True. Follow your dreams. Oh my god, he just pulled out a gun. Holy sh. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Well, why is this first person POV? I don't want to be this POV. Why am I this POV? Why can't it be like a left boob or something? Oh my god. Okay. Hey, Chiori, you go first. You've got a show to catch.
Yeah, just leave this guy to us.
No, you go instead.
Huh?
But he has a gun.
True, Paimon.
It'll be fine. Just go to the venue and tell everyone to proceed with the plan. I'll deal with him. Some lessons are best delivered in person.
All right, stay. Oh my goodness. Please let us play this out. That'd be so cool. I want to see it. I want to see her beat everyone. Oh.
I've held back all this time because of
Hell
our
yeah.
past partnership, Uter.
Wait. Oh, that was a great screenshot moment.
All that changed after our tour of your factory.
Still trying to talk tough, I see.
No matter what you've been through, no matter why you've become like this.
Butt shot.
If I may borrow the words of a friend, a guy like you doesn't deserve my sympathy.
Hell yeah. You tell it to him.
Allow me to show you the true meaning of the Chiori brand. The Chiori brand represents more than a person or a trademark. It's a way of life.
Cute.
Greetings, friends at Fontaine Fashion Week. Please feast your eyes on the extravaganza that
Oh, this is wonderful. I love this. Oh, Navia and Kiara.
Brilliant, dazzling, and wholly unique.
And I love the music in the background. This is so cute.
An enduring, never say die spirit. That's the true meaning of the Chiori brand. And now, let's welcome the thundering seamstress, Miss Chiori herself.
Did Chiori not...
Damn. So cool.
Lights, cameras, over here, please.
let the show begin.
Oh, wow, look at this! Look at that! What? Oh my god, these outfits look incredible. Game, you better give us these outfits. These are fantastic. Wow! Incredible. Why? I pressed the wrong button. Oh. I pressed the Virgil button on my soundboard. Dude, this is awesome. Oh, I'm so happy we got to see Fashion Week. I'm so happy. Oh, it makes me so happy we got to see it, dude. That was awesome.
I suppose all that's left to say is
wow.
Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
Oh, yes, dude. That was awesome. After the fashion show, everyone returned to Chiori's boutique. That made me so happy. Oh, wow.
How about this? A little more to the left. Like this?
Perfect.
Phew.
I was afraid we weren't... Oh, that looks great.
Chiori,
I was afraid we weren't going to get to see the Fashion Week, but I didn't really think that that would have been the story teaser for this story quest.
I made it before Fashion Week. I figured it'd be best to put it up after the success of the show.
Well, how can you become renowned through all
Anyway, that's her
Tibet
constellation too,
without a
the
fancy
sign up
signboard
there.
of your
Very
own?
cool.
The Spina's way ahead of you in that regard.
Now that you mention it, perhaps our magic troupe could use one of those.
Our signatures are the Grinmalkin cat and the Bogglecat box. Oh, and we need to add Pear as well.
Pear would need an alias, of course.
Hangry Bird?
The Hangry Bird.
I don't like that at all.
So, does that mean your signboard is going to be 2 cats and a penguin stuffed into a single hat?
Ooh, that sounds super snuggly and warm.
And a bit cramped.
Miss Chiori, I'm done taking pictures. You can expect the article in tomorrow's Steambird, along with the evidence the Traveler gathered.
Thank you, Charlotte.
It's my pleasure. Bringing the truth to light is a journalist's duty.
Going forward, feel free to custom order any accessories you need for Monsieur Verite. It's on the house.
Huh? You really mean it?
Of course. The same goes for you too, Linny and Lynette. If you have need of any costumes in the future, just drop me a note.
What about something other than a costume?
Thank you, Chiori. It's much appreciated.
Well, I don't really need anything. Just don't be a stranger, all right?
I don't need anything either. So long as you continue to request my international courier services from Komania Express, we're golden.
Actually, that reminds me. When will you be leaving, Kirara?
Huh? About that.
Oh.
The Spina di Rosula has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll push it all the way out of
Paimon's
Fontaine.
face.
What? No, that's so embarrassing. Ooh, do we hit something nice too?
That's so funny, Paimon's face.
Of course. Just hold on a second.
Disrupting public order at the show, appropriating venue lighting equipment without authorization, using weaponry in public, hosting a dangerous performance without notifying the authorities.
How is that dangerous?
Shivers, we can explain!
If you come across anyone who matches those descriptions, please report them to the Special Patrol at your earliest convenience.
Enjoyed that, didn't you? Ugh, you nearly scared me half to death.
Says the one who pulled that stunt earlier. How about you do me a favor and tell me in advance next time you're planning something like that?
And if I had, would you have approved?
No, but it would have at least spared me a whole lot of anxiety.
Well, I would say I more than made it up to you, have I not? A whole underground workshop in the Fleuve Cendre, and the man responsible all tied up and handed to you on a silver platter. Sounds pretty thoughtful if you ask me.
All right, I won't argue with you. You can have this one.
Well, friends, I would say we've earned ourselves a nice meal for our efforts. Let's
Macaron?
go. Spina's treat.
We have some macarons?
I'll have to take a rain check. I've still got a lot of paperwork to take care of, so you all go have fun. Oh, by the way, Chiori, I ran into Vanger on the way here. He had a message for you.
I don't need to hear it. I'm sure the old fool used pretty much every apology in the book.
No, he didn't
Just visit
apologize. He
him
said,
some other
screw
day
you.
and give him a hard time about everything.
We're weird message.
You know him well.
Thanks again, Shelvrus.
My pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. That was really quite an amazing show.
It really was. Oh, that smile. That little smile that she gave.
All right.
That's cute.
Follow me if you want in on the celebration feast.
Mhm.
Come on, we're leaving.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go wait for me at that place with the view? I'll let Navia know that we'll be a little late. There's something I'd like to give you.
A place with a view?
I mean the cliff, but that's like so out of the way. We'll have to come back here.
Perfect.
Like, why don't we do it like after we meet Navia, you know? After dinner, you know? Because we have to go all the way outside there, all the way here, and then go all the way back. Just for a little gift? Okay, I mean, I'm already doing it.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, we didn't wait long at all. But what did you want to give us that you couldn't share right in front of everyone else?
True.
Here, take this.
It's a new outfit. Please be a new outfit. Please, 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 please give us something.
Oh, wow.
A brooch. Oh, look at that.
Style of Chiori boutique too. Wait, Paimon gets one as well?
Yeah, it's cute.
I've only made 2 for now. After much consideration, I decided to give them to you two.
Thank you. I'll take good care of it.
You've been a great help. Even when things were looking bleak, you stayed by my side. There were even times when I felt like I had to fight back and win, even if it was just to honor the trust that you had in me.
Well, we may have helped a little, but Paimon would say you deserve most of the credit. This result, it was all you, Chiori.
It's all you? It's all you,
I know
girl?
for certain that was not the case. I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand something. Apart from conviction and persistence, the thing that matters most is having friends who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself.
Oh. So we're getting real
A single
now.
person can only do so much. Without all your help, Chiori Boutique could have easily fallen to ruin.
Well, Paimon doesn't think it would have ever gotten to that point. Not if you had anything to say about it. But, about the stuff you said at the show, you aren't worried it'll rub some people the wrong way?
Perhaps my words were a little pretentious, but they do reflect how I truly feel. I won't bow or scrape before any force in this world.
Hell yeah.
Much less any individual. I'm confident in the quality of my work. Create something beautiful, and there will always be people who appreciate it.
Well, guess there's nothing to worry about then.
Nothing to worry about.
Should we go back and join them at the victory feast?
Oh, yes, of course. But before that, I'd like to admire the view for just a little while longer.
Oh, sure.
You know, of all the nights I've spent in Fontaine,
Aw, that's cute.
I'd say this is the loveliest by far.
Cool. Great way to end. Great way to end. Wow. That was wonderful. I wonder if I could... Well, they didn't even say where they're going to eat. So how am I supposed to know where we're going to eat? Here, I'm gonna quickly look up just to see. Chiori's story quest. After quest. Let's just see if there's any NPCs I could talk to. All right. Let's see here. Scrolling down, scrolling down. Okay, yeah, I don't see any information. Obviously, it's only been literally probably actually less than 12 hours since it was released. So maybe not enough people have played it enough, but there we go. That is it for the Chiori story quest. When I first got into this, obviously, I didn't know anything about Chiori. I didn't play the events with her. I just got to see her her stuff in the 4.3, I think, version trailer, and then also the 4.5 version trailer. She seemed very sassy, but, you know, there wasn't much I knew about this character. But after watching her character teaser, her character demo, and now playing her story quest, like, Genshin just does, like, I know, I feel like I'm a broken record at this point, but Genshin does do their story quests very well. And as I mentioned this, you know, through Navia's story quest, and Cloud Retainer's story quest as well, is the focus on, I like the focusing on the character themselves than like something that's like kind of related to the character. Like I always bring back to Navia's story quest, or sorry, not Navia, Nahida's story quest, where her story quest was like, yeah, it had Nahida in it, but like you really didn't get to learn much about Nahida. Here with Chiori, you got to learn about Chiori. You got to learn about how she functions, the way that she runs her business, the way that she even acts upon some of her anger or some of her disappointment with people. You know, the fact that when we got to talk to Wegner and he was like, well, why don't you just send a messenger? She's like, no, I prefer the things to do face to face, you know, stuff like that, where you get to learn more about the way she works and the way she functions. And I think that's what lend itself to such an entertaining quest, because you're like, you know, that Chiori has a side of her where you know that she's not going to always get her way in that, because you always feel like she's like yelling at you or she's always upset at you. But the fact that they kind of turn this all into just such a great moment of basically her kind of letting us know that, like, hey, you know, the reason why I do what I do is because I don't want to give up on my dreams. Like, I don't want to like be perceived as someone who's going to give up on things, right? Kind of talking about like her talking about her past with like how none of the master tailors that she worked with had the patience with her. All this stuff because she had a dream that she wanted to pursue and that she would continue to pursue. This is all, yeah, this was all just really great. And then to have it all come together in this beautiful story teaser, where we get to see the outfits that everyone's wearing, all absolutely gorgeous. These better be planned outfits for the game. Okay, you can't just show us characters that we love wearing outfits that are even incredible. You know, Lenny, Lynette's, Kirara's, and Navia having such wonderfully amazing outfits would be absolutely love to see. Eventually, you know, be tackled at some point. You know, that would be really, really cool. Either way, I appreciate you all coming by and watching me play through the Chiori story quest. Revla says, you think MiHoYo will make more skins? They'll 100% make more skins. Whether they'll make the skins that we saw in here, I don't know, but I really do hope so. But that's it for the stream for me. I'm gonna go ahead and see you all later. Check the Discord for schedules and upcoming streams. I believe this Friday we have the Star Rail program, special program, and then on Saturday we have some Honkai Impact 3rd that we'll be playing. So we're busy. So thank you all for watching. Okay, I will see you later. Goodbye. Bye. It was supposed to hit the ending. There was supposed to be an ending here. It was supposed to go to like an ending moment where it's like...
Need me to come up with some for you?